Back in September,
we saw one of these rivals simply outclass the other.
Can London even the score? The answer comes your way next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch, Brock. One side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. Yeah. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division.
Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here in Week 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds Schultz on a slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. Blast through midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2 yards on the pickup. And it'll give him a 1st down. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. Play action on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 18 yards there. And they'll have 1st down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. They'll run here on 1st down. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Setting up a throw. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense set for a 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Took his shot at 6 that time. So much to the chagrin of this crowd, that challenge flag is out, and they want to take another look.
Is under review.
And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
So a very early challenge, but a good one. Calls overturns, and that's going to unlock a 3rd challenge for them if it gets to that point later in this game. That one right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff, and he sends this one away. Here's White on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these 2 play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on 3rd down and finish off a brisk 3 and out to begin the game.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Pass play coming here. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Fielded just beyond his 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. They're going play action. Completed to his running back.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Still sticking with the passing game. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! These guys take a 13-0 lead. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 6 coming up here. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 6 now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They've got a man in motion. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll only get this one up to about the 47. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives them the 1st. Dropping back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Brought in right side. And they get this down to the 28. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 2-score game early. More coming up after this quick break. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Quick slant complete. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
And he will take this in. Touchdown! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Here's a throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw now. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Has it in close. And in for the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie things up at 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now outruns their offense to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Tight end motioning right. From the 31. Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 35. He'll look to throw. This one's to Schultz, out right side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. New set of downs for him at the 38. To throw here on 1st down. Has it downfield working the left. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Blown back gets the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll throw it. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They send the tight end in motion. 3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. But same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick-6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Now looking to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The visitors ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Hits him on the in route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He's going to throw this one. Hauled in left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 4 there. And they're going to have a 1st down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
From the gun on third down. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. He's back to throw. And his throw's knocked away, incomplete. So we're at halftime of a lopsided contest thus far. One team with a whole lot of adjustments to make during the break. Now it's back across the Atlantic to our studios in sunny Orlando, Florida. Let's hear from Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. Next, we head off to check out another game. And as you see, they were losers earlier this afternoon. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. He's ready for his run-up, and the kick is away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He's got it to him yet again, that is cut. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 47. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Cut out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Right up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll give him a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Looking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the gap closes to 14 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he's going to be touchdown a yard shy of that marker.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Punt team on the field. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. He'll throw it. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking for a throw here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And this one does not go far.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And they take him down right along the 30. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up 1st down. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. He'll throw it yet again. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys have likely locked up the win right there. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack.
That one right down the middle. And his guys stretch their lead to 21. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Their offense ready to take the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Finds his man over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds a man right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They go play action here. Touchdown! We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah.
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys get it back to a 14-point game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Pass play on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give him a first down. Setting up a throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. First down, he takes the snap. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 4 yards does get him back to even, partner, but they're left with 3rd and 10 now. They'll try and throw it here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go, shot. I go.
They motion the tight end over. Still sticking with the passing game. Catch made over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pickup of 5 on that play. And they'll have 1st down. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. 2nd and 3 now. Plowing up the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 3 on that gain. And that gives them the 1st. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. To throw it on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Pass play now. He's got it over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a 1st down. From the red zone now. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
The throw is caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of...
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This offense ready to get going again now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Hand off to the back. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Throwing the out route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 4th and short. On now comes their punter. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Throwing it to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And he'll get it up to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. These guys down by 7. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's 2nd and goal. Here he is to throw. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Offense not going anywhere. They want to.
The offense will line up for a
Setting up to pass. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. Ooh, this one's going to be talked about, partner. They could have kicked the extra point and forced overtime. Instead, they risked the game on one play and come up empty.
Sports radio dream right here. Kate, you know it. It's going to be talked about all over town for the whole week. There's a ton of risk. But you make that decision based on the minutes that preceded it, right? And looking at this game and going, we're better off trying to win this right now than we are going to overtime. They just couldn't get it done.
Well, they waited right till the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee, and the seconds tick away towards a win. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say cheerio from London.